I'm Sean Peak, catcher, sports management major.
Lou Massalone, catcher, senior, finance and sport management major.
I'm Anthony Barbetto, senior center fielder, and I'm a phys ed major.
I'm Jeff Krause, senior, starting pitcher and sociology major.
Kevin Harmon, criminal justice major, pitcher.
Dakota Stackhouse, starting pitcher, and I'm a sports management major.
Zach Lander, senior, pitcher, first baseman, and I'm a business management major.
John Craig, catcher, and I'm a phys ed major.
Sean Geisel, third baseman, phys ed and health major.
All right, well, looking back at each of your collegiate careers, anything stand out?
Yeah, going to playing in the conference tournament the past 3 out of the 4 years here, looking to go back again. We've been a successful program in the 4 years. All of us have been here, some 2 years, but, we've been right at the top. Right now we're 6th in the region, and we're usually up near the top of the region. So we're good players, and we got a good program, and that's the best part. We get to have fun with the guys, and we win baseball games.
I'd say the bond you get with these guys, you start out barely even knowing these guys, and then by the end of the career, they're your family. It's just great to have a second family like that.
This bond, this off the field connection that you guys have, any funny stories that you can bring up from the past?
Probably better left off the.
Stack, why don't you talk about how you just got tossed?
Yeah, Stackhouse has a.
I don't think we need
We don't want to talk about that. First player to get tossed in a long time.
Since
Bunce.
Jake Bunce.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, you guys, share something.
What else do we got?
Any off the field?
Bunch of pizza parties.
Yeah, pizza parties are always fun.
I guess there was this one funny story, I guess. We're in Cortland, and we just got off the bus, and we're all changing, and Ponteri comes back, and he's walking from the hotel. He's got his pants on his hands and his jersey on his legs, and he's pretending he's doing like a handstand, and it's funny, and everyone started laughing hysterically. So that was kind of funny.
You guys make your way down to Florida about every spring. Anything that stands up from those trips?
You got it.
Just being with the guys, we all live in different houses. I mean, we spend a lot of time with each other just playing baseball, but actually living with them, get to know a little bit more about the guys, and just get to be closer with them and get to know them a lot better.
Yeah, definitely the experience off the field is great for us. That's where we do most of our bonding because we don't have school or anything like that, no practice. We just show up, wake up, eat breakfast, go to a game, and then come back, and we have the rest of the day just to hang out with the guys. And that's when we really get to know each other's other side of baseball. So that's just a great trip for us to go down and get our bond started.
Funny story about that is, me and Geisel actually, we didn't even really know each other, and then last year in Florida we lived in the same house, and we got to know each other pretty well there, and then we ended up hanging out when we came back up here. We hung out all the time, so it just shows that sometimes just being down there in a different environment.
One of the coaches, I won't mention who, but funny story, he pooped his pants down in Florida. So spending a lot of time with him, you really find out a lot about them.
It's a skeleton.
And then quick shout out to Gary Sauer and Athletes in Action. Yes. Sonny's Barbecue, best spot in Florida. Got to make sure we get that in. Never forget that place. So thanks, Gary.
Well, I'm sure each of you had many choices between Brockport or any SUNY school, maybe even out of state. But what made you decide that Brockport was the place to come?
For me, it was I love the campus and the life around it, and even the program. The phys ed program was really good. And then to top it off, the baseball program was great too, so it all worked out well.
Yeah, I think we could all agree that Coach Beach is a real good coach, real good guy. He's like a father figure to all of us. His recruiting all of us in the process really helped us, and he's a real reason why we come and play baseball here. A lot of kids come and they don't stick with the program for their years. But as seniors, we stuck together because we believe in what he's doing, and he's a really good coach, and he's really easy to play for because he's personable, and we just love playing for him. We'll all run through a wall for the guy, so he had a lot to do with our decision and sticking it out in the Brockport baseball program.
Also, you got to point out the circuits. It's pretty big, just to have something like that where there's times we obviously this summer had snow for 6 months almost probably.
Did it snow?
Snowing
It snowed?
And we had the opportunity to still practice and still run a full infield because we could go to the circ.
Yeah, it's a big part of why also a lot of us came here because of the of the surroundings around us. Like, we have the multi-purpose room, we have the circ, we have places that we could go and still get our work in off the field as long as on the field too. So that's like a big reason why I came here too.
Almost at the end for you guys. What's going to be the toughest part about leaving this team?
Leaving
Just
the guys.
spend time with
Leaving the
everyone.
guys.
Yeah, not every day at 3:30 you're gonna be at the field, hanging out with the guys, practicing, doing whatever, catching up. And now instead of that, we're just gonna be getting off of work in 2 years or so. So it's different.
It's like every day we go. We're just like he's saying. Every day we're with the guys. Even if we don't have practice or a game, we're always with each other every single day. And no matter what we're doing, we all find each other or hanging out with each other every single day, no matter what. That's what I know. I think we're all gonna miss, and it's gonna be a lot different for us.
Definitely. You leave here and then you go on to the future. You play baseball, you move on to your job. But right now, for each of you guys, what comes to mind? What's the graduation plan at the moment?
Oh, we'd all love to play professionally, but nobody's told me that they're going or getting drafted. So I know a lot of us that want to stay part of the game, coach, any way that's possible.
Slow pitch softball.
There's a lot of guys that are going to
softball.
slow pitch softball, but
And golf.
Yeah, golf.
Coaching is definitely going to be a big part of, I feel like, some of our careers. Learning stuff. I mean, we learned a lot coming here, playing through this program. I'm sure we can all teach younger kids or teach pretty much anybody how to play the game the right way and do the right things.
Yeah, absolutely. Our coaching staff really teaches us. They do a great job teaching us the game. So if anybody who goes through this program is prepared to coach at any level, I feel like. So that's what we got. Hopefully.
With your class departing soon, a lot of big gaps on the team. But how do you feel Brockport's going to perform next year?
I think we're going to be fine. We're losing 13 guys, but we got a lot of underclassmen that are still hungry, and they're going to step in and fill the shoes just fine, I think. And I'm sure Coach Beach is out recruiting all the time, so I'm sure he's going to bring in some guys that can fill holes as well.
And then, like Skip says, I mean, we've got 13 guys leaving, but after this, our goal as seniors is just prepare the younger guys. I mean, show them we work hard in practice every day. If they do, they'll get some good results out of it too. So hopefully just still a good work ethic in them, so hopefully they can build on their strengths and weaknesses too.
These younger players, who's showing the most promise as potentially the next leader for Brockport baseball?
In my opinion, it's definitely Brendan Haywood.
Brendan Haywood, definitely.
He's a pitcher that's been a great vocal leader, getting the team amped up. Any little thing you need to do, he'll do it for you. He's definitely a good representation of Brockport baseball. So Haywood.
He's a good vocal leader. He pumps us up before every one of our games, and he's got the guard dog mentality. So
Yeah, he's a real bulldog. A lot of heart. The kid. He's a good kid. A good kid. You got Luke Gilbert, Drew, the Blythes, a lot of the freshmen stepping up. So I think hopefully we as seniors put a good example of what needs to be done for the future success of the program. There's a bunch of guys. Timmy's a good guy.
Dandeletto, great father figure.
We could just sit here all day. The whole team's a bunch of good guys, but really, Haywood shows a lot of heart and promise. So hopefully he can light the fire for the next couple of years.
There's been some ups and downs. Besides winning, what else needs to happen to push you guys in the SUNYAC tournament?
In my opinion, we just need to put together one good weekend. We haven't really played a great weekend of baseball as well as I think we can, and a lot of us think we can. if we just play one good weekend of baseball this weekend against New Paltz and then carry that into the SUNYAC tournament next weekend, I think we're going to be just fine. We just have to put everything together, timely hitting, pitching, just bring it all together, and we're going to be fine.
Yeah, definitely executing, like Stack was saying, in our timely hitting, our defense, and our pitching. Just to get all three of them to come together as one, then we're really going to be successful and take home the SUNYAC championship.
Just got to do it together. Teamwork, team baseball, and we'll get it done. You know, pitchers are throwing well, hitters are hitting well, defense is there, so we get those three aspects going. It'll be special teams too.
Win the 90 feet.
Yeah, we got to win the 90 feet. Little things.
Senior day is coming up soon, guys. What's it going to be like for you?
I mean, I'll definitely have mixed emotions. I definitely will be sad knowing it's the last time playing at Brockport with these guys here. But I think in the end, it's kind of cool that all of our families get to come see us play. So definitely mixed emotions on my part.
I mean, sad that we're not gonna be able to play together again. But I mean, it's fun. I mean, being with all these guys is for maybe one last time, and hopefully we can carry it on in the playoffs. But I mean, it's gonna be a little sad to play only one more time with these guys.
It's sort of surreal because we've been playing baseball all our lives, and just to say this is like the last week that we're going to be playing competitive baseball, it's just I haven't exactly swallowed that up yet, so it's going to be sort of surreal.
Yeah, most of us have been athletes our entire life, so I think the toughest part is going to be making the transition from athlete life to regular life.
These emotions, these family members, friends all around, what's going to make it seem like this is it? What's going to bring it all together and make you realize that this is the final time we'll be together?
I think waking up after the season's actually over and
Yeah.
just knowing that we're not going to have to show up at the field at 3:30 and see all the guys like in our uniforms again, and just know that our time has come and now we're going to be on the other side of the lines and hopefully coach and make our players be as well as taught as we were. So that's probably going to be the biggest thing that's going to hit us.
That's like what Beto said, just waking up and knowing. I mean, most of us, we go to class, and then next thing we know is, all right, we can look forward to practice afterwards, look forward to going and playing a game. But after it's done, you wake up, and unless you find something to do afterwards, you're going to go home and find something else to do. But it's just not going to be the same, not going to be able to be with everybody. So
I think it's going to start to hit me at least tomorrow when we're all getting called out there onto the field and we're all standing out there together as a group of seniors. It's going to start to set in that, hey, this is our last time being on our home field, this weekend.
Can't pitch on my senior day. Like, yeah, that's really what's going to hit Stack.
Free stack.
Yeah.
Free stack. Pound sign. Free stack.
Get it trending.
I'm sure Stackhouse would like to take back and play what everyone else. Anything you would change in your time here? If you could go back, would you go the same thing over again?
I mean, I think we all want or wish in the past we had a SUNYAC championship, but knowing that's in front of us, I think what better way to go out than as seniors to leave the program with the championship, and I think we can all agree to that one.
Yeah.
Nicely said. You probably want to stay on the infield, right?
Yeah. Probably would have. Hopefully the yips wouldn't have hit me so hard this year and last year.
Pound sign.
Me and Swain would have loved to stay in the infield instead of getting our transfer to the outfield, but it was for the team, so it was worth it.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody here has any regrets. We've left it all out there, and we've all had a great time here at Brockport on and off the field. So
Definitely.
No regrets.
Any advice for players that are sticking around?
Yeah, just enjoy
just
it,
take it
have
one day at a
fun.
time.
Come in every day and get your work in. Make sure you're not looking back from where we're sitting and being like, hey, that one day, I should have tried harder that one day. That day I should have went to hit when I wasn't doing anything. Just have no regrets. Just go out there and have fun. Treat it as a game because it really is a game.
Just take a step back and realize where you are right now. I mean, you're doing what you love every day. enjoy it while you're doing it.
Have fun. The most important part.
Always
it's a game.
have fun.
You gotta have fun. Have fun with it.